right, and sorry about that. We are now back into the swing of things. Unfortunately, it is not letting me in through the regular spectate feature, so we are just going to be spectating the Discord live stream for the coach, where we are all muted and everything, so that no gameplay can be leaked across. This is only showing SMSU's perspective, and this should be showing in real time here. We should be able to get back to the spectate feature for next game, but right now we are in an SMSU starting off pretty well. Kled ult coming through here. SMSU flashing out just to make sure that the Fizz ult doesn't hit multiple SMSU members, so they can't be engaged on here. Kled going back towards mid. And we will be looking at this game solely from Kled's perspective here. And this is just due to the limitations of the spectate feature. We crashed and it would not let us re-spectate the game due to the tournament code usage. So unfortunately this will have to be how we spectate this first game. And it does not appear as though we are getting sounds across either, which we will just have to deal with during this first game. Hopefully we should be able to fix all of this in game number 2 here. Well, I'm just going to check a few things. I might be able to fix that sound issue actually. I'm going to quick change a few things on my end. Apologies. Okay, here we go. This should now have sounds coming through. SMSU looking for a collapse here. A 3v3 coming up here. SMSU going into the Olaf, doing a lot of damage, but Kled also taking a lot of damage. Belveth drops. More to also trying to get some damage down, but he drops as well. SMSU trying to get out of this now. Senna roaming around, trying to get here to heal Pajamas in time. He does get the mount up. That might be enough. And wow, survives on 41 HP there. SMSU lose that team fight though. SMSU a little late on the support roam. No TP available from Kled. This will likely be a Rift Herald gifted over.
All we need is open country, but we're gonna take everything they got. Don't get your britches all rumbled.
Glad looking for an engage here, unable to find it though. A lot of damage dealt to Fizz. Fizz starting to get pretty low here. Glad might be looking towards the dive. Glad just trying to shove in mid now. Fizz pretty low here, going for the back. Olaf gonna hold the lane. Pick up all this farm and go back to jungling. So Olaf not too sad about his mid laner having to back here. Looks like SMSU gonna look for a gank in bottom, but they are very aware of the situation and are able to get out before SMSU get the engage off.
They ain't ready for us.
Pajama's looking for an engage here. Oh, he misses the hook. That might be bad for Pajama's, but actually the shark misses, and Kled gets a bunch of damage down. And the SMSU getting a gank off in the bot lane, looking to bring more. They bring their jungler in as well. 2 kills, maybe even 3 here. A very big team fight for SMSU. Fizz also has the back, and actually Kled hits the... Oh my gosh, what a play from Pajamas there. Very nice. Gets a armor plate here too. Likely going to shove one more wave mid and then look for a back. Olaf's dead, so he does not have to be worried about anyone coming here and stopping this push.
I came here to... Well, I don't know what I came here for, but I'm gonna defend it.
And now Kled just trying to get back, get a nice item buy in. SMSU very happy with that series of events, getting 3 in bottom, 1 in mid. 4 kills going across to SMSU. And now Kled TPing back to mid to keep this pressure advantage up. Gets the Gore Drinker bot, so this is a very nice timing. Oh my gosh, and right away going for that hook, forcing Fizz just to run away during this laning phase. Now trying to push in. Looking at maybe a roam towards bottom here. Deciding just to get a defensive ward up here. A good information ward when it looks... Now they see where Fizz is at. They see where Olaf's at. Olaf going for the gank in top lane here. Using the Rift Herald. Mordekaiser might drop as well. Kled looking for the engage. Mord does survive. Kled gets the armor plate, but he does get Fizz ulted here. And Olaf coming through to mid lane. Kled does have to blow flash. Tristana rocket jumping in. 4 people mid now. Kled is able to get back on Carl here. Sacrifices some of his own HP just to make sure he gets mount up there.
I keep my eyes open all the time. Shut your hole, you dumb lizard.
Actually, Kled gonna decide to go for the back here. Again, apologize for this spectating. It's out of my control here with the Riot client having crashed on me.
Yeah, reminds me of the siege of Rug. A lot of men died on its high walls. It was fun. My land begins where I walk. It ends where the sun don't shine.
SMSU roaming sun up. Gonna go ahead and start this Rift Herald. SMSU's gonna have 4 people on this side of the map now. Jamma's maybe looking at contesting this Olaf. Senna gets hit by the Fizz Shark, and Senna is going to drop very quickly here. SMSU also lose the Rift Herald, but now they're trying to focus down Olaf. Olaf doing a lot of damage here. Popping Ghost. Minoka looking for a big engage here. Hits the 2-man, 3-man, and transforming as well. SMSU going to clean up 3 kills. They do lose the Senna as well as the Rift Herald, but they are able to clean up quite a bit on the character front. Minoka hitting a massive combo there.
I'm from all over. It's next to nowhere and shut the
So SMSU go +2. Mordekaiser stayed top during that time. Is getting some push on this top turret as well. So SMSU gonna get a pretty big advantage. Swain also able to push into bot lane. I didn't see what happened to Tristana. She got pushed out or what happened. SMSU now take the lead. We are unable to look at the gold lead here, but SMSU likely ahead with 3 turrets dropping. Looks like Kled going for a Death's Dance next. Looking at delaying some of that damage, making himself tankier against Burst.
I grew up mean and now I'm older than murder. Of course I want to pick a fight with them. Whoa, whoa, don't get excited now. Let's get some new property.
SMSU looking for a gank at bottom. Kled gets on the Nautilus. Looks like this is going to be a free kill for SMSU. But meanwhile, there's a fight going on top lane. Mordekaiser doing a lot, but he's unable to finish off that Olaf. Olaf does get away here. Mordekaiser now still in a 1 vs 2. He does finally pick up that Olaf. Looking at maybe picking up the next one. Fizz roaming up. SMSU, they are aware of it here. And Mordekaiser picks up both. Trying to get back in time to grab the Rift Arrow before it gets a charge off. If he is, oh my gosh, huge play from Mordekaiser. Should be able to tank the wave here. Prevent the push into turret. A massive frick play. Kled maybe finding... Okay, this is warded from the opponents here.
You the only thing I trust. Don't you run off on me! Go! I play with guns. I work with an axe.
SMSU looking for a gank bottom. Going in on Nautilus. Nautilus maybe getting away here. No, does get hit with crowd control there. Kled maybe looking at following up. Sees Fizz walking in. Actually gets information on Olaf. SMSU might be able to turn this into more. Now trying to get in on Olaf. Does miss the hook here. And the Shark is on to Minoka. Minoka taking a lot of damage. SMSU trying to get out. Senna trying to heal him up, but unable to. Not able to get enough around. Now here comes the Mordekaiser. Trying to do more. Pajamas trying to lifesteal up. Trying to get back on Kled. Does get it. SMSU picking up a lot of kills here. Mundo now TP'd in and in the wrong spot. SMSU pick up that kill as well. And now they're turning on to Baron. It looked problematic there for a second, but SMSU were able to get the TP in from Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser having a large impact this game. Doing a lot in the solo lane as well as getting TP'd over in that fight. Just a massive play. And SMSU should be able to pick up this Baron. Belvath is going to go back to farming while their team resets here. Death Dance done onto the Kled.
Will you stop bitching for 1 minute?
Glad doing scuttle here. And gonna go ahead and head bottom. SMSU look like they're doing a 1-3-1 push, but Belvath backing is really awkward. They did just get Baron, but now SMSU outnumbered on the map.
Ain't nothing like having the wind on your back and blood on your face.
Glad noticing that there's two here. Gonna go ahead and back off. I do not like this setup from SMSU. It looks like there might be a team fight going on mid. SMSU appears to be winning that right now. And Nautilus likely roaming up there. Kled notices it. Gonna go ahead and walk up to the turret. Knows Tristana cannot take him in a fight. And Nautilus is showing mid. Belvath is still split pushing. SMSU outnumbered in mid, but they're doing a lot of damage. Maybe able to finish off this Nautilus here. And they are. Kled comes through as well, just to secure in case the team fight continues. They are able to finish off the tower. Now Belvath also on that tier 2 tower top. Should be able to finish that shortly. And SMSU looking for this inhib turret. Surprised to not see more contest for this play. SMSU should be able to rotate up to top after. And now they're finally grouped and have the advantageous number. Olaf has to pop ult just to get out here, and that should mean this inhib falls for free.
They just confirming our suspicions.
SMSU just needs to make sure that they back together here. And it looks like they will be setting up for a bottom lane push.
Were you just talking, or is it the voices again?
SMSU starting Dragon here and finishing it very quickly. Just trying to get set up for a final push here. Securing all the advantages on the map that they can. Baron buff has expired now. Again, remember that we did have League of Legends crash, so next game we will be back to regular spectating. But due to the crash, we are unable to use the regular spectate mode, so we are just spectating the... Ooh, Glad trying to find a catch here. Almost able to make it work. Gets the turret though, SMSU, as they keep pushing. And surprisingly, they're sending their Mordekaiser top. I don't know if I agree with this play. They should be 5-man here. Their top lane auto pushes in due to the inhibitor being taken. And here comes the team fight. Mordekaiser is TPing in, but he's going to be here a little bit late. And a lot of stuff going on. It's hard to see exactly. Mordekaiser did take somebody into the Shadow Realm with him and does not finish the kill off, but Fizz leaving it really low. SMSU look to take this game. Fizz is going to get out, but SMSU should be able to finish here. And a very, very nice play from SMSU. Game 1 going to go to SMSU here. And we'll be back and hopefully have all of our issues fixed for game number 2. And we will be back very shortly with game number 2 here. And welcome back for game number 2. Looks like we loaded in properly this time, so should be entertaining being able to see this from a better perspective here. Get the scoreboard and the objectives on here. Now we should be able to get some more information. Ooh. Did they make the mini-map too big for a spectator? Let me see if I can fix this. Okay, there we go. SMSU doing quite a bit of a change-up. Actually, no characters that they had picked last game brought into this game, even though they did get a very dominating win. Quite a bit of change up from both teams, so this should be interesting. Lilia gonna go ahead and start on red buff. Master Yi starting on blue. Not much going on right now. Pantheon taking quite a bit of poke in mid. Lilia a little bit ahead of Master Yi in the jungle clear. Olaf fighting Mordekaiser, winning pretty heavily in top right now. Oh, a short Q. Actually, Mordekaiser. Oh no! Olaf drops to Mordekaiser. Such a close fight, and that was actually the Ghost and Flash used from Olaf here. Short and Q not quite hitting actually cost him the kill. Nothing used by Mordekaiser. Means he's going to get back. It's a really good timing. Olaf a little lucky with where Wave's at. Should mean that doesn't lose too many in the minion count. Lissandra doing very well mid again. SMSU see the Lilia. Some trading going on at bottom here. Again, not too much going on in the map. Lilia looking for a gank mid. Actually, might have a decent timing. Pajama's trying to avoid this now. Voids to sleep. And pokes Lilia on the way out here. A little bit of a trade going on in top lane. And so Ellie dodging a little bit here, but gets rooted by the Jinx. Now trying to get out, and the kill does go over. Here's Master Yi. Maybe on the backside. Lissandra coming as well. Pantheon's coming, but Pantheon will be late. SMSU really looking for the kill. Trying to get a kill early here. But the stun on Minoka gets really low. SMSU in a... Oh, they do get that kill with the Lissandra passive proccing there. SMSU get 2 kills in bottom there. And that evens up the game again. Olaf probably a little frustrated from that early kill. Was not expecting to drop to that Mordekaiser. You know, expended all the summoner spells going for that kill. Unfortunately, that Q landing short was the difference maker. This is still a really good matchup for Olaf. He should be able to come back in this. He is starting to get some CS lead here. He's getting lifesteal built up here too, so should be able to sustain versus that Mordekaiser. Lissandra, pretty hefty advantage in mid right now. So a gank going on top, but Horse able just to run out of it. That's very big for Olaf, not dying there. Is able to keep the ghost as well. Pajamas with blue buff trying to bully Pantheon out of lane. Poke coming up from Ezreal here. Yi just farming up as best he can. Is down quite a bit in the farm. Versus Lilia right now. But Lilia does have quite a bit faster of a clear. Oh, Olaf actually going to pop everything. I don't know if he has enough damage for this. And yeah, he gets taken out. Kind of thought he had more lifesteal or something. SMSU, Olaf, kind of falling behind in top now. Didn't have an item buy. Now gets the team out and a control ward here. Sandra again poking at this Pantheon. Making lane hard for him. And Pantheon almost too low to stay in lane now. And yeah, Pantheon gonna go ahead and back. Sandra shoving this lane in very fast here. Gonna cause Pantheon to lose CS to turret. Lilia gonna come over here and hold the lane. Master Yi going ahead and starting up Dragon. SMSU probably gonna collapse with their mid laner here. Help secure this. Poking quite a bit with their bot lane. SMSU maybe looking very aggressive for a dive. And they are going to go for it. Looks like they blow the support up right away. Now can Pajamas get out? Is able to get out. The Jinx ult does barely miss there. And SMSU, they do a lot of poke to Jinx as well. Jinx kind of in a tough scenario here. Actually, goes too far away from the turret. And Gaia fail able to get in there and pick up that. Now, on the counter end, we're going to see Lilia starting up the Rift Herald here. Pantheon after the back has plenty of HP, so SMSU do give up that Rift Herald, but Master Yi going to secure some of the farm mid, catch up a little bit here. And SMSU get a good reset off. They also got quite a bit of plating gold in this bottom lane, so Ezreal going to feel very strong going in to this mid game. Sandra dodging out that Pantheon Q. And now we have this Olaf Mord matchup in top still. Olaf, if he can just get a little bit of lifesteal, I think, is going to end up in a good spot top lane. Lilia sitting there maybe looking for a gank. Mordekaiser misses the pullback. Lilia been here for a while. Finally deciding to go for a back here. SMSU did not have this ward. That's just incredible game sense by Olaf. And Lissandra looking really aggressive mid. A knock up onto Jinx, but Ezreal not in position to follow up on it. Olaf playing a little bit more passive, just going to try to catch back up here. Doesn't need to make anything happen right now. SMSU still up by quite a bit of gold. Trading pretty heavily on Mord there. And now Lilia in the bottom. SMSU, they do see it now, but Ansel Ellie gets hit. Ezreal trying to reposition here, but unable to. Janna unable to get the ult. And there's the sleep onto Janna. Janna does get the knock up on the back end, but gets rooted. And SMSU, they lose 2 in bot lane. Master Yi maybe coming mid for a dive here. Pantheon going in, trying to trade onto the Lissandra here, but he comes in and cleans it up. Now Lilia in, trying to finish off some kills. Master Yi doing a lot of damage here. And SMSU, can they get this kill? And they do! Master Yi feeling very good about getting that kill. That's a lot of gold income coming in for the Yi there. Really going to help catch up. Olaf decided he needs to back in top lane. And SMSU, they lose a little bit of their advantage in the overall trade, but they trade quite a bit back on the opposite side of the map after that bot lane double kill. SMSU going to go ahead and clear out this ward. Get a lot of control in bot lane now. And we're seeing Jinx back. SMSU might be able to get some more plating here. Still have 2 minutes on those plates left. SMSU bringing John mid, but Pantheon is already backed off. Ezreal gets some information on the support here. They're trying to defend this ward, and they successfully defended. There's a fight going on top now. Lilia using the Rift Herald. SMSU are able to finish it off before it gets a charge. Ooh, a massive misplay from Lilia there. Now, Lissandra fighting mid. Ults before falling asleep. A very smart play from Pajamas here. Almost gets the trade kill onto Lilia with that Ezreal ult coming through. Now Dragon spawning here. And so Ellie trying to get a ward. Ezreal fighting a 2 versus 1. And a huge shield coming out. Ezreal gets the kill. Flashes out. And now SMSU gonna have to back out here. But Ezreal happy to get that kill. SMSU just trying to finish off that ward. They do finish it off. I don't think they want to start dragging here. They are going to start it. Lissandra trying to zone Lilia out of this pit. And does break the blast cone that's going to force Lilia to come in from another direction. Knock up from Janna there. Pantheon's here. Lilia does secure the dragon. SMSU now trying to get out. Lissandra goes in doing a lot of damage, and Ezreal is here. SMSU appear to be winning the field. Minoko goes very low, drops. SMSU pick up 2, but here, Gaia trying to dodge everything out. Big ult, doing a lot of damage, trying to get maybe jumped across. Unable to, and SMSU, they lose 3. And they lose the dragon. Meanwhile, Olaf on this top lane turret. And Mordekaiser showed up to that fight where Olaf didn't. That is the difference maker. Olaf does do a lot of damage to this turret in the meantime, though. Not the worst outcome from SMSU because they're getting so much turret damage down top. Might even be able to finish this turret off. And he does finish the turret off, maybe turning onto the Mord as well. Popping the CC immune, but he's taking quite a bit of damage. He's trying to get out now. Take Blast going over, and Olaf should live here. SMSU starting the Rift Herald at the same time. Noka still needs to pick that up. It does see it now. Jinx doing a lot of damage to the bot turret during that rotation, though. SMSU, they lose their bot turret. And we're looking at a fairly even game here at 16 minutes. Ravenous Hydra finally finished for the Olaf. Now some Merc Treads or just some magic resist, and he should be able to brawl this Mordekaiser. So like Minoka might be coming up. No, gonna go onto the Krugs. Gank onto the bottom. SMSU, they decide to go deeper. I don't think there's any getting out from SMSU here. Ezreal not able to kite it out, and SMSU, they lose too. Now they're trying to get out on the Lissandra here. And now we see SMSU losing the lead for the first time this game. SDE saves the pink there. Not much going on the map right now. SMSU trying to clear out some wards here for the dragon that's spawning soon. Lilia here for the counter gank.
I'm just going to go hide there.
SMSU bringing Olaf down. Now we're going to be looking at a 5 versus 5. They use the Rift Herald mid. Trying to draw some pressure away from the dragon. And Pajamas gets engaged on a little bit here. SMSU do take the mid turret with the Rift Herald, but Minoka caught in an aggressive spot, gets taken out. SMSU lose one so far. SMSU trying to do some damage with Ezreal here. Ezreal playing that range very well. And Olaf getting taken out as well as Janna. SMSU lose 3 here. And they lose the dragon.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
SMSU not very succinct on that play. Oh, and the Barons start coming out here. SMSU, they are TPing in. They look like they know what's going on. 7.2k. SMSU still trying to get here. Lissandra goes in, trying to get the combo. SMSU, they do not get the Baron, but can they get the fight? SMSU taking so much damage here. SP goes in, but tries to flash out, unable to get out. And they lose 2 and Baron. They do get the Mordekaiser, but SMSU falling behind here. Lilia going for a reset here. SMSU grouping to try to defend their turret. Mordekaiser TPing into bottom. SMSU look like they might have a pick, and they do. Very important kill for SMSU there, relieving some of the pressure. Olaf showing up mid as well. SMSU just trying to farm away right now.
Now I'm here.
Now here comes the mid pressure again. SMSU not there this time to defend. Now they're starting to collapse, but this turret might drop before they get there. It looks like it does. Again, not much going on in the map. Both teams kind of waiting for objectives to be up here. SMSU grouped up, trying to clear out some wards. Both teams very aware of the drag situation. Seconds. SMSU gonna go ahead and start pushing mid. Trying to get some poke down here as well. Master Yi running to the opposite side of the map. This seems like a mistake. I understand trying to get farmed up, but losing an opportunity to be grouped with the team during a objective. And SMSU, they're just gonna give it up. A very awkward scenario to fight for that vision and then not go for the play. Ezreal getting some vision. SMSU will trade maybe a tier 2 mid for it. But will the engage be able to come through? SMSU maybe going for the tier 2 top as well. SMSU have no ward behind them though. Pantheon goes in early. And he gets blown up. Now here comes the rest of the team. SMSU trying to get the disengage off. Lissandra hits a big ult. Ezreal gets dropped though. SMSU trying to get out now. And unable to. SMSU get aced going for that tier 2 top.
Rampage. Red team's turret has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
SMSU lose their tier 2 mid and their outer there, and Baron getting started up again. Spawns right away. And I don't think SMSU is going to make it here in time. Well, this Baron is getting melted. SMSU maybe looking for a pick on this Jinx. Oh, does Lysandra not have enough damage? They do pick up the kill, and so he gets traded for it. Lysandra also trying to get out here. Gets the Zonia's off, but Pajama's gonna get traded. So SMSU lose 2 for the Jinx.
Blast him, Gauntlet.
SMSU now losing an outer tier. Tier 2.
Marvel at that! Chug!
SMSU trying to fake the engage there, but doesn't really do anything. SMSU are grouped up. They really want to contest this dragon. Janna gets picked up here. No, and is able to flash out. SMSU looking for the engage. Minoka, big in there. Pajama's trying to get the ult off. Gets the ult off now, but SMSU, they're so low. So much damage coming out from this Jinx. And SMSU, they get aced again. And I think that might be the game. SMSU falling into this wombo. Grouping up for this Jinx, just a hammer on them. SMSU still 15 seconds on most of their players. They lose that hip here. SMSU is starting to respawn. Jinx poking at one of the Nexus turrets here, but decides to get out. And SMSU waiting. They got one last fight in them by the looks of it. They're going to need things to go very, very well in this fight because... Oh. So far, they have not been able to find very many good team fights. SMSU, they're going to give up the Baron and go for the push instead.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And so Ellie gets pulled in a little bit here. Mastery not with the SMSU lineup. Game a little bit on a nice edge here. Either team could. The Ezreal going across, maybe able to steal this. Oh, it is so close. And the Pantheon so close to dying. Oh, unfortunate for SMSU. That looked good. But now they're trying to reset here.
Marvel at that!
SMSU getting sieged on their bottom tier 2. SMSU gonna look for the engage into Lilia here. Lilia just so tanky though. SMSU unable to find anything here. Olaf pops ult, trying to get out. Lissandra gets taken out. As well as Janna. SMSU look to be falling here. It's so hard to deal with this Lilia. And SMSU, it looks like they're going to fall in game number 2 here. We're going to a game number 3. Don't think Ezreal has what it takes to defend here. He's trying his best, but not much he can do against this many people. And we are going to a game number 3 here. We'll be back shortly. And welcome back. We're into game number 3 here. In the semifinals, SMSU looking to try to take this victory. They are able to take it. They'll move on to the finals next week. If not, they'll have to play for third.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Pretty default setup from both teams here. Neither going for an invade.
Minions have spawned.
Both teams going to go for a very standard start. Sana maybe going to be a little bit late to the buff here. Maybe gets there in time. SMSU trying to push for 2 here. You do hit it. About the same time. Set going for trade, and does win that trade onto Mordekaiser, but not too much damage, so not a big deal. Okay, is there another trade top? Oh, does hit that combo. That evens the playing field right now on top. Mumu going in. Oh, Tristana rocket jumping in as well. And so Ollie trying to get out here. Does drop. Now Guy Fail, is he able to trade this back? Does get the kill, but probably going to fall to the Mumu. Mumu flash follows, and all summoners down bottom. SMSU lose that trade 2-1. Vi looking for a gank mid, and Victor very aware of the situation. Dodges that out. Vi drops an aggressive vision ward down on the SMSU side. Mordekaiser trying to dodge out. Minoka maybe getting engaged on, but Vi decides to not go for it.
Same luck next drive.
Not too much going on in the map here. SMSU are up a slight advantage right now. Tristana rocket jumps in. Feels a little early maybe, but no, she's doing a lot of damage. She gets another kill. And SMSU, Senna just being dropped twice already. Gage coming out from Inigo. Both players pretty here. No kill traded. Vi maybe looking for a roam towards bottom here. Belvath should spot the Vi. Does get engaged on anyway. Victor rotating over. But Vi able to walk out. SMSU getting some poke down onto Tristana. Rocket jumps out. Vi trying to get some vision control over this dragon. Set going for an engage on Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser trading pretty even there. SMSU trying to get vision control as well. Nico trying to collapse on Victor. Senna rotating up. Senna gets caught though. And Senna going to take a lot of damage here. Minoka trying to finish off the camp. Minoka barely gets out here. No, Vi going very aggressive. Gets the smite down. Minoka has to take the last one over, but right into more people. And so Ellie now getting chased down. And Tristana going to get the kill there. And SMSU are unable to finish off the Vi. And the Dre goes over. SMSU down by 1.5 thousand gold already. And most of that in this bot lane. With Tristana 3-1. Mordekaiser fighting set here in top. Going for the ult. And actually, this looks really good for Mordekaiser. And he does win the team fight, or win the fight. Very big solo kill for Mordekaiser here. Now he's going to shove this in and try to get it back off. Oh, SMSU might go and start that Rift Herald instead. And it looks like that is the case. Using the advantage to try to get... Oh, Vi jumps in here. Victor is here. Does a lot of damage to Vi. Vi's taking very low. Taken out. Minoka gets to transform. And Senna rotates up as well. SMSU are able to secure it. They don't really lose anything on the map before their time. Mordekaiser is going to go ahead and back now. And he's going to go ahead and TP top. He has finished that Rylai's. Starts to become a problem for Set to deal with now.
Be free.
Amumu going ahead and clearing this control ward in Rift Herald. SMSU know they're a little weak on the top side now. Mordekaiser are going to have to play a little safer. Now notices the Moo coming up through his ward. Backs off just in time. SMSU trying to poke the Moo, but the Moo is just so tanky already. Mumu also clearing out this control ward in Dragon. Top lane getting isolated again. We might see Mordekaiser trying to flex that advantage now. Tristana jumps in. I think if SMSU play that right, they could have gotten a kill there. Senna snare lands, but they're a little worried. Now Tristana jumping in again, and so Ellie picked off again in this bottom lane. SMSU trying to get this Rift Herald off mid. They get one charge, and that should be it here. Get a couple plates. Oh, Cho'Gath might have an opportunity to bite here. Gets the kill. Amumu's also taking low. Double kill for Cho'Gath. A big comeback double kill in bot lane. SMSU bringing this game back to close. And SMSU, they might even look for a dive in this top lane with Minoka in range. Nope, Minoka gonna go ahead and go for the recall. And so Ellie trying to clear out some wards. And so Ellie falling pretty far behind in experience due to the 4 deaths. Wow, that damage coming out from Mordekaiser in top already. Starting to grow a very large CS lead, as well as that 1 kill lead. Victor trying to finish off this plate. Taking a lot of damage here, though, and he's going to get solo killed. Jamma is a bit of a missed position. And that's going to give up Dragon number 2, I think. Bad time to die, especially for just plating. Like goes over and hits the blast cone.
Red team has slain the dragon.
SMSU should be aware of that Vi is likely bottom here. And they do back off. Mordekaiser just putting out the punishment in this top lane. Zet really struggling to stay in this lane. SMSU bring their jungler down bottom. Now they're going to try to clear these wards out. Jorath misses his Q, but now has that Everfrost item, I believe. And 2 flashes out mid lane. And here comes the jungle gank. Will they be able to find anything here? I don't think so. So Mumu is able to get out here. Now, Mordekaiser getting focused by the Vi. Trying to get the ult off. Gets the ult off onto Vi here. Now, trying to fight through this. But I don't think it's going to work. Not enough. We probably should have ulted the set there, but could not find good position. And there's the kill on. Oh, but here comes the Tristana, jumps in. SMSU, will they be able to get this? They do get the kill. They lose Cho'Gath for it. Victor able to get the stun down just before the Vi engage. Picks up 1, maybe even picks up 2 here. Doing a lot of damage. Minoka's here now. Chasing the set out. Set just trying to escape, but Minoka does pick up that kill. Everfrost onto Pajamas. Now Pajamas taken low. And there comes the ult from Nico here. Minoka unable to trade it. Senna coming around, trying to get the slow. Hits the slow. Are they able to pick up the Nico here? They get tricked a little bit. Minoka goes the wrong way. And now Enso Ellie's going to be under. Oh no, and SMSU lose that one as a Mumu sets a little bit of a trap there. Mordekaiser here, trying to help on the Rift Herald. SMSU forcing this. This is a 2 versus 3 eventually. Mordekaiser is trying to hit his combo. SMSU, they do get the Rift Herald, but they lose 2 for it. That is not worth it. SMSU falling behind there. They lose, I think, everyone in a long series of engagements. But here comes Gaia Fail here. Picks up the kill mid. Tristana doing a lot of damage to this bot turret. SMSU, they see the opportunity to maybe get a kill on her. But I think she'll get turret and she might even get out. Cho'Gath now sees where she's going. The flash, though, and Tristana is able to escape the danger and pick up the turret. Now Mumu runs into Pajamas and River. Pajamas doing a lot of damage, forces the flash out from Mumu. Oh, Vi trying to get towards bottom. SMSU do back off in time, though. Now we'll see if SMSU decide to pressure this turret. Rift Herald summoned in top.
Red team's turret has been
Mordekaiser are able to
destroyed.
finish off the turret with it. SMSU, they find Nico and River. They get the silence on. Will this be enough, though? Here comes the collapse from bot lane. And so Ellie taken very low. And Vi here as well.
Killing spree.
SMSU, they lose 3 probably. As this Tristana picks up the kill on Victor. And SMSU, it seems like they make a good play here, they make a good play there, and then they throw it back to the other team. Now Dragon starting to respawn, and SMSU, they can't contest this one either. Tristana on their tier 2, just pushing really hard, doing a lot of damage.
Red team has slain the dragon.
And now we will see Vi setting up for a gank at bottom. SMSU, do they see it here? And so Ellie gets engaged on again, and I'm likely dead again. No, they do get the summoner heal out. And oh, they almost find the re-engage onto Vi, but she does get out in time. SMSU, they hit the double knockup, but the Vi is here again. And so all he needs to hit. That snare. SMSU, Gaia fail. Goes in big for the Tristana, though. Gets the kill, and now here comes the collapse from Pajamas. Pajamas TP'd in behind him. Belvath's here as well. SMSU going to pick up 2, but Vi does get away. And SMSU are going to try to turn that into a turret. A 2-for-1, picking up the carry and the support. They only lose the support of their own. A lot of summoner spells used here.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Mordekaiser doing some poke damage. Vi maybe looking at a gank top here, or bottom. And SMSU, are they going to be ready for this? They need to hit the silence. Not able to hit it in time, but Cho'Gath is the one taking. That's good for SMSU. They take out the Nico. The Nico's so low. They are unable to pick it up. Now Tristana clearing everything up with these jump resets, and SMSU, they lose 2. Just a little bit more needed to finish off that Nico, but they're unable to do it. And now we see the Baron setup here. Vi is just going through the pit. We go ahead and start red buff. Mordekaiser backed. And so Ellie picks up a kill with the help of Minoka here. On the carry, that's a big kill. SMSU looking to try to find this Amumu. Unable to. Now SMSU grouped as 5, grouped as 4. Minoka off farming jungle. SMSU gonna try to get some vision control over Dragon. Still another minute 30. SMSU maybe setting up a little bit of a trap here, and they might find him. They're going along the long way. And they avoid the SMSU trap. Vi gets spotted here, but not quite in range for SMSU to follow up. SMSU trying to establish good vision control. They know this next dragon is very important. They spotted all of them, and so Ellie getting caught out a little bit here. But SMSU doing a lot of damage on the backside. Tristana not fought though, and SMSU, they lose that engagement. And even though Mordekaiser wins his Shadow Realm fight, SMSU lose 4 for 1.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed. Red team has slain the dragon.
And that is Ocean Soul picked up. SMSU starting Baron here. Decide to not go for it though. Back off and let it reset. SMSU getting collapsed on top here. Victor does back off in time, looks like. Vi actually may be going for it. Victor kites into the stun. And TP comes out for Mordekaiser. But SMSU, they get caught. And that's going to be Mordekaiser dropping here. No, maybe not. Flashes, and he is able to get out. Now SMSU, will they be expecting the rotate mid? Cho'Gath very far forward. Here comes the Vial onto Minoka. Minoka taking a lot of damage. Cho'Gath trying to kite this out, but maybe able to pick up. They do pick up the Nico. Minoka doing a lot of damage. Transforming now. Amumu with a big ult. Minoka taken very low and taken out. But Cho'Gath still doing a lot of damage in here. SMSU, they pick up 2, they pick up 3. And they get the stun on Descent here. And they are able to finish him out. A 4 for 1. And SMSU gonna decide to go for the mid-tier 2 tower by the looks of it. They see Tristana on Baron. They're in the Baron pit, but she jumps out. SMSU gonna audible and go over to the Baron. Six fee stacks so far for Cho'Gath. Trying to get stacked up here. And R is off cooldown, so can get another one here. It's a big team fight win for SMSU, but they need a couple more of those. SMSU roaming a few characters up top here. But they are seen by the scuttle. Allows fine Nico to get out in time. Joe maybe looking for an engage onto Tristana. And they use Feast there, so that is going to be on cooldown for a little bit. 44 seconds before SMSU will want to fight again. Vi decides to take this time to back. And SMSU not getting a big push down with their Baron. Belvath going to split, but Victor also splitting that same lane. This is really awkward. Could get caught in a 5 versus 3 here. Mordekaiser maybe out of position. Oh, a nice stun there from Cho'Gath to buy time. SMSU maybe opting into a team fight here. 54 seconds for Dragon. I think we are going to see a team fight over this vision control. Nico hits a run onto a couple, but Nico taking a lot of damage, does get the ult off in time. Minoka trying to do a lot of damage here. Pajama's taken very low. Tristana now rocket jumping in, trying to clean up the team fight. Mordekaiser doing a lot of damage. Is trying to live, but not able to. SMSU. They lose the team fight, but Tristana rocket jumps in. She picks up. Oh, no. Another team fight where Tristana just pops off, doing so much damage. And this is Elder given over. No smite for 5, but SMSU, they don't really have anything to contest this.
Your team's turret has been destroyed. Red team has slain the dragon.
SMSU now gonna have to fend off this Elder Dragon buff. SMSU securing this scuttle on the top side here. Trap being set here. SMSU back off mid. But will this Vi actually find the engage? Set gets bot lane pushing here. Gonna go ahead and back. 44 seconds on Baron.
Out of the storm.
And here comes the top lane push.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So Ellie pops up here. Good. Engage. Pajamas kind of cut off here. And here comes the engage. Gets the Zonias off in time. A lot of damage being done to SMSU. I don't think they can win this. Tristana cleans up everyone. And SMSU get caught, and I think that might be game.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Unfortunately, SMSU unable to do anything here. Tristana gonna march this one home. And this Tristana was just such a big problem for SMSU, they just could not get on her. They could not focus her down.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed. Blue team's turret has been
And that is going to be it. SMSU fall, unfortunately, and they will be playing for third place next week here. Please join us then.
Blue team's turret has
Thank
been
you for
destroyed.
watching, and have a good night.